This is section 6.2, and I just have a couple things on this that we're going to be doing before you get your new homework. Be sure that when you take your notes that they are very thorough. They should have everything I have on there in detail. Some of you were lacking on the last problem on 6.1 notes. We're lacking on the graph, so I'm really going to be looking for that for full credit. Okay, so let's take a look at this number 33. The table below gives the percent of men 65 years or older in the workforce for selected years from 1920 and projected to 2030. And so what I want you to do right now is just pause the video and make sure you can get all this in your calculator. And it says let X be the year 1900. Find the cubic function. So if you were doing this one, if 1900 is year 0, then this is going to be, you're going to put this into L1 as year 20. And this is year 30. So be very careful when you go up on these. And then here's some more L1s. And then your percents are L2s, just leave it as 55.6. Don't change anything. And here's your L2s. They just continue right up in there. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. Come out with your equation. And I got the equation. So my original number, my first number, my leading coefficient was 7.78166 e to the negative fifth. And that is equal to, you cannot write that. If you write that, you're going to lose a point. So you got to move this over 5 places. That would be 0.1234 zeros. And you're not rounding that number at all. That is going to be your leading coefficient. Actually, I did round mine. So I rounded it a little bit, and I'll show you what I put on mine. So I got 0.123478. So I just stopped it after that. Oops, actually, after that. So this is a 7. So I would look to the right, and that's more 5 or more, so that would round to an 8. And that's where I got that 8 from right there. X cubed minus 0.01069 x squared minus 1.8189 x plus 64.68485. And that is my equation. Second thing it asks me to do, first it wants the cubic function. Use the model to determine when the percent of elderly men in the workforce reaches its minimum. So we definitely would need a graph on this. And if we were going to make a graph, go ahead and pause the video again to make your graph. And the graph on this one kind of looks like this. And I'm just going to dot this side because that really doesn't make any sense. The years are less than the year 0. So if I was trying to find the minimum, which is right here, I'm going to calculate the minimum, and I'm going to do the left bound and then right bound and find that minimum, which ends up to be 99.2 and 17.60. And again, make sure you have your ordered pair on there. I'm going to be heavily correcting your homework, so make sure it's all, you would do your homework just like a quiz. And so I am trying to find when. So if I go back to this here, just so you can see this, it's asking me when, that's years. And years was the X. So I'm looking at this number right here. And if year 0 is 1900, I add 99, so this is within the 99th year, that's going to be year 1999. All right, here is your new homework, 6.2. And again, you're going to upload that. Please upload this as a PDF. And so you're going to actually go to the assignment, 6.2 homework. You're going to open it, and then you're going to upload a PDF, because then I can scroll through your pages. I don't have to look at open every single page individually. So upload that as a PDF by the due date, and you should be good. So your notes are very short on this one.